Guess we'll core it first this time. Maybe that's better. How long does it take to convert? 19 months. Oh, I guess we'll core it first. Okay, that's good. Can land this force for our imminent war with the Hausa. Meantime, rebuild our ships. Might be worth building another dock. We've got the one in Skane. Do you have a dry dock in Skane? Could build a shipyard. Probably not worth it though. The dry dock in Skane will do the job. Get 0.96 from accounting house, 1.05, 1.82. That's pretty good. Money is good. Probably want to keep the income up for now. Rebuilding the fleet. Castile are now threatening our trade. Wow. Don't know why they're interested in it. Just pumping out these frigates. Let's see what happens with the next tech. So the next frigate is level 19. The next galleon is level 19. Okay. So they're both untech at the same time. There's plenty of frigates. We'll build the galleasses down here once it's finished. Sacrificing the fleet might have been a mistake, but if they'd won it would have been worth it. And you need to replace your out-of-date ships at some point. By continuing to fight we also help our naval tradition, if I recall correctly. Naval combat and exploration. So yeah, it's looking okay. Now we can replace our diplomatic advisor. Perhaps the colonial range one in this case. So that's what we're looking to do next. Might be able to get all the way there now. Should be able to. Yeah. Good to be able to get all the way up to one of these islands. Wow, loads of people are actually threatening our trade now. That's not ideal. Guess we really need to improve the fleet soon. Guess Stockholm could build a new galleon. Could get a smattering of smaller ships. Get the transport flotilla back. Home. That's good. Wider must be almost ready. They're both almost ready. Got another weapons manufacturer on the way. All units suffer casualties. Still got these mercenary guys to replace at some point. It'd be worth disbanding them when we get the chance. Oh, it's rapidly building up. Ah, we can strengthen our claim by claiming heritage of Julius Caesar. Sounds really realistic. We'll get the prestige, since it does help a bit overall. We'll push on into Hausa soon. Though a lot of people do dislike us. Discovered some more lands, I suppose. Can't tell where. Portugal is doing pretty well. It'd be nice to get Madagascar. Just as a base to work from. So these guys actually have some allies, the Mali, who could be a threat to us. We probably will have enough men around though. I could bring down our land maintenance, that would be handy. That should help. Our trade income's way down at the moment actually. Probably want to get our trade ships out. We're gradually rebuilding. Plenty of ships still to be built though, I think. Well, 2 more. Should we build the ships? They are pretty critical to us defending ourselves against Denmark. Oh, we've got Luanda. So what we want to do is send some guys on, don't we? Guess the mercs can do the trick. Be good to take the house's territory. If we can. Oh, so this is the territory of the Oyo. They have grain, these guys have slaves, and these guys are on the coast. The coast is primarily what we want, to be honest. Oh, there's a tiny little island here. Okay, we can pick up this force soon. And carry on. Manpower recovery speed could be useful. We might want to tech up soon. Especially if a war is in the offing. Our new flagship. Guess Skane could build another couple of frigates. We need 3. 2 more. That's probably enough. How close to the limit are we? Some way off. Ah, got wider now. That looks good. So I should have picked up both forces, but oh well. Well, there's quite a lot of natives on all of them. Okay, that one's being worked on. This guy's making his way down. Could try and colonize the whole island in one go. So our stepping board to the far east. Hopefully we can make our fortune. Since, you know, it's hard to make ground in Europe in this game. The colonies aren't worth anywhere near as much as provinces in Europe, if you can keep hold of them. Oh, we're losing all these provinces. It's my mission to capture Bergenschans. Gonna lose all my claims. Because I just couldn't press them. Quite like to be able to see those islands. But I guess I won't be able to for a while. be nice if the Mali would stay out of it, but I reckon that they would get involved. Let's land these guys. Let's get this fleet back. Guess we can park it in Rwanda for now. The old mercs. Don't really need them anymore since manpower's high enough. But they're on the front line. Guess we should recombine the fleet with our additional men. These guys need to keep our income going up. It's their job to protect the trade. Make a move on the houses soon, I reckon. Hopefully those are their only two provinces. We keep getting news. Guess it's over here though. If we want to put another one down, we're going to need to put some soldiers there as well. How are repairs on this guy going? Not very well. Ship takes a lot of damage crossing around there. You can see why they built the crossing here. Suez Canal. How much is this idea going to cost now? Yeah, we should probably get that soon. Otherwise we'll fall far too behind in military tech. Russia's keeping its tech pretty high as well. And becomes more and more powerful. Wow. That's good. Ah, dear. This core. Taking forever. Might need some, well, I can't really afford to send more men, can I? Let's be honest. I have to stay where I am. So we can recruit some more soldiers though. Ah, we have no CB against Norway anymore. Norway, Poland and Bohemia. It's not quite so threatening. Well, Bohemia is theoretically our allies as well, though we'd be attacking if we attacked. Obviously. Oh, we could afford another manufactory. Should we see what's worth building? Naval gives us 3.7 and trade company gives us 2.6. Plantations give us 2.6. So we've got our naval 3.8. So naval's the best again. Got a corner of the market in this, right? Our fleet's gradually rebuilding. Protect the trade in the Baltic Sea. We're not putting any ships at the moment, but I guess we should save up. Well, some more frigates would be good for our income. We want to get on with our colony, don't we? So I guess we should land some more men. send a colonist. Put them on board the ship. Carry them back over here. Whoa, what's this? National Bank has given us a reputation for serious liability. Our government much greater flexibility in raising funds for warfare. Bank loan size could be bigger. I guess we'll just go for 6 times. Get the additional. Wow. Could change our government to administrative monarchy, improve production and national tax instead of manpower and income from vassals. That'll be a hit. Oh, it didn't cost us any stability, which is a bit of a surprise. What changes will cost us stability? I guess nothing at the moment. Well, we can go with 12 times. Well, smaller might be better, because I don't tend to take big loans. I will take the default size. Don't know why I was like thinking about that quite so much. Oh. Now the Mauritian infantry. Which is good. Ah, got some new options. Blasphemy Act will make us plus 1% missionary strength, decrease tolerance of heretics. That's good. Mining Act. 5 mercantilism, minus 5% trade, plus 5% production, plus 5% tax. It's probably a good idea because I think I produce more than I can trade. Hopefully that will help. I'm all about making things, not trading them. I'm all for that. Our income's pretty good at the moment, actually. Looking very solid. Means we can afford another cannon. In celebration. There we go. We'll have... Well, the best one apparently is Boina. Don't think anything that valuable is actually produced in Madagascar, in this game at least, but no harm. Could be an important staging post for us. It doesn't tend to excite too many people's hatred. What can we build? Canal 0.9. All these give us 1. I think all these will give us 1. Well, they give us more than 1. Maybe we'll pop them out. Improve our trade power, since so many people are waging a trade war against us. That's all the Mamelukes have left. That's hilarious. We've almost got Benin. Okay, I think that means these guys have arrived. So we can march them on. And send the fleet back. Things are looking okay. Maybe 2 more galleasses would be good. I want to keep the fleet combat capable. Have we discovered what these islands are yet? No. They would both be quite handy. I'm going to take these guys on soon. As soon as we got our core down, I guess. Denmark and Russia. Eventually we might be able to take on Russia. If we can out-tech them, that would be the critical element. We need to have some sort of tactical advantage to beat their numbers. Although our numbers, I guess, are getting better than they used to be. And if we have the money to back, continue to fight them for a long time, that could prove decisive. Alright, that's good. So Kumasi looks alright. What? Can you use gold? I don't think you can build any manufactory for gold. No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. Should be valuable in itself. Let's see if it's listed. Gold gives us 3.5, which is not bad. Be good if we could get some more. So where are these trade provinces? Well, there's no one owns them who we could actually fight. I guess it's the critical knowledge. He is building up an army. It won't do much against us though. Could probably risk moving out quite soon. Have a little base in Madagascar, that'd be neat. Because we haven't colonised in North or South America, we don't need to worry too much about the colonial mechanic, which could be just really annoying when you lose control of your colonies. Makes it much more favourable to go for the east. Eventually we'll go after the Congo, I think. Not just yet, though. The Muslims in Hausa shall be our opponents. It's 81% of the way there. It's pretty good. I have no valid reason to attack them, apparently. Could suggest they become our protectorate. What does that actually do? Could just make them a protectorate. That sounds like an okay idea. Could drag us into a war though. I'm not sure why we don't have a claim to declare war on them. What does the idea give us? War against pagans. I guess because they're Muslims we don't get it. Oh well. Who do we have CB on? We could go against the guys inland. Not a huge point in that. Don't have any reason to fight the Congo. Oh dear. Probably need to scold them publicly. Colonial conquest, pointless. Guess we need to fabricate a claim. On Loango. Guess we should move our men out then. Since they're of no use. Oh, Norway's going for the coast. That's a bit of a surprise. The 6k I guess we'll leave as our African contingent. Though actually you'll probably need it in this fight. Congo has a big army. Even if they're not militarily hardcore. Wow, those manufactories are really like exploding our income. Got all the marketplaces. Trade depots could add a bit. What else can we get? Canal. Doesn't add as much. Cutting out a house adds a bit. Workshop adds a bit. Nothing too valuable available. Could build a treasury. +2. That's pretty good. Okay. We want to pick up our other army. If we had one more, we could do all 3 at once, but we don't, so we can't. We're fabricating this claim. We should use to get the top 2, I guess. A large amount of money and maybe vassalization. Maybe just the coastal province and vassalization. Well, this will improve a lot of people's opinion of us. We don't need a war with Oyo, so might as well use the tension. Could offer them protectorate. That's alright. They'll never be a threat to us, I think. Could do similar with the Hausa, though we don't actually use their trade power for anything, so I guess there's not much point in a protectorate for us. Keeps the tensions down though. Anything to stop a war at the moment is good. Could try and boost our legitimacy. What are our diplomats up to? Okay, one established a protectorate and the other's fabricating a claim. Yeah, just Loango would probably do, to be honest. Don't really need more slaves. Could build a level 2 fort. Not much point though. Could build a level 3 fort to defend our gold mine. But if it gets attacked by anyone strong enough to take it, we'll probably be in trouble anyway. Have bigger concerns at that point. Okay, 2 galleasses. Okay, so he's fabricating his claim. Temples always produce decent income, don't they? Plus 1.32 trade. Could build a constable. What if we upgrade the production thing, we get more gold from the province? That would be pretty handy. It's not a manufactured good though, really, gold. So you wouldn't have thought a workshop would help that much. Hard to say for certain. Try and get Loango soon. How is that fabrication going? It's only 4%. It'll be done soon. Make hay while the sun shines. About to have this core. Fantastic. Ooh. New Austria's still head of the HRE. Shocking. Shocking development. Oh, what's this? Fine arts. None of those are that useful. We just need to fabricate this claim, take this territory. Oh, we lost another advisor. Guess colonial range is still the most valuable for us. Okay. Can make our war with the Congo now then. Don't think they're defended by anyone. They are blockading our port though. Brave stance. Half the army can go halfway, I guess. We haven't split the army, that's the problem. Okay, 2 guys can stay. This army can march on. Okay, it's not enough. 3 guys can stay. That's enough. The other force have to just keep chasing after them. The same will happen here. If a cannon, take the other force after them. Oh, it rose up. Not too much of a concern. Oh, sorry. No problem. We'll lose an heir, we'll get a weak claim, we'll gain a free temple. Get the free temple. Could always have another kid. Try and take out their army. Have they got another territory down here? Don't think so. Sieges. Could be very long. Maybe we should try and get another merchant. Maybe that would improve our income. That is something which we thought might happen. Now we sort of want to relieve that siege. But it might take us a bit of time. Going to divert a lot of our men away temporarily. Makes me a bit uncomfortable. It's okay. We just don't want to have it fall and have like increased nationalism or whatever, or aversion to conversion. Should last a bit of time. Guess it might be a good idea to take the galleasses with us though. For now. Just in case we get intercepted by the enemy fleet. Well, our fleet did get intercepted. It's holding out okay though. I suppose this war should be over before we need to collect more men. Could send 6 back. It's a 9k force, so we probably do need a decent army. Get Smithian economics. Reduce inflation cost. That's alright. Should improve our income even more soon enough. These guys are working on it. Guess it'd be better to pick up our men here, take less time. and Luongo. Okay, so we can send these guys back. Then we should have 12k. And our forces here should be able to handle the remainder. Take out their army first. Don't know how long it takes our fleet to get from Sweden to here. Seems like quite a while. Cool. Where's this other fleet? About halfway, maybe. Minus 42%, still okay. Can charge in if it gets to 0. Early if need be. Could take this army back, I guess. These guys are doing fine. Whew, almost got enough money for another manufactory as well. Keep the money pouring in for our inevitable wars. Of course, it will be attempting to just annex the Congo, but the negative impact on our international appearance may be too great to go for that. Oh, another idea. Increase manpower recovery, that's alright. How much is the next? So we can't actually even afford the next one anyway. Might as well get it. Could use one of our diplomats to improve our relations. Oh no, not another native uprising. Okay, our fleet's almost there. Blow to our stability. We've won that siege. Okay. So we can negotiate the peace. So we can demand those territories. Can't actually afford full annexation. It's a bit surprising. So what we could demand is Lango. And a ton of money. Well, they have a lot of money actually. Can't release anyone. Could become a protectorate. Could force religion. It costs too much. Cast to transfer their trade power. We don't really need that. Just go for the money, I suppose. So we could get another province. What would we go for? Is there any point taking Anziku as well? I guess it might improve our income. It's a ton of money we're going to get. Those are the spoils of war. There you go. Now we're incredibly rich. I guess that's a good place to pause. Congo overwhelmed. Situation more secure. We might try and link it up later. We can deal with that rebel force because our army's about to arrive. Then we can transport this force back, or maybe head on towards India. So it's all good. Not bad. And my wealth is fabulous. Rich beyond the dreams of avarice. We'll push on into Hausa soon. Though a lot of people do dislike us. Let's go with some more lands, I suppose. Can't tell where. Portugal are doing pretty well. It'd be nice to get Madagascar. Just as a base to work from. So these guys actually have some allies, the Mali, who could be a threat to us. We probably will have enough men around though. I could bring down our land maintenance, that would be handy. That should help. Our trade income's way down at the moment actually. Probably want to get our trade ships out. We're gradually rebuilding. Plenty of ships still to be built though, I think. Well, guess we'll core it first this time. Maybe that's better. How long does it take to convert? 19 months. Oh, I guess we'll core it first. Okay, that's good. Can land this force for our imminent war with the Hausa. Meantime, rebuild our ships. Might be worth building another dock. We've got the one in Skane. Do you have a dry dock in Skane? Could build a shipyard. Probably not worth it though. The dry dock in Skane will do the job. Get 0.96 from accounting house, 1.05, 1.82. That's pretty good. Money is good. Probably want to keep the income up for now. Rebuilding the fleet. Castile are now threatening our trade. Wow. Don't know why they're interested in it. Just pumping out these frigates. Let's see what happens with the net. Improve the fleet soon. Guess Stockholm could build a new galleon. Could get a smattering of smaller ships. Get the transport flotilla back. Home. That's good. Wider must be almost ready. They're both almost ready. Got another weapons manufacturer on the way. All units suffer casualties. Still got these mercenary guys to replace at some point. It'd be worth disbanding them when we get the chance. Oh, it's rapidly building up. Ah, we can strengthen our claim by claiming heritage of Julius Caesar. Sounds really realistic. We'll get the prestige, since it does help a bit overall. Or two more. Should we build the ships? They are pretty critical to us defending ourselves against Denmark. Oh, we've got Luanda. So what we want to do is send some guys on, don't we? Guess the mercs can do the trick. Be good to take the house's territory if we can. Oh, so this is the territory of the Oyo. They have grain. These guys have slaves, and these guys are on the coast. The coast is primarily what we want, to be honest. Oh, there's a tiny little island here. Okay, we can pick up this force soon. And carry on. Manpower recovery speed could be useful. We might want to tech up soon. Especially if a war is in the offing. Our new flagship. X-Tech. So the next frigate is level 19. The next galleon is level 19. Okay. So they're both untech at the same time. There's plenty of frigates. We'll build the galleasses down here once it's finished. Sacrificing the fleet might have been a mistake, but if they'd won it would have been worth it. And you need to replace your out-of-date ships at some point. By continuing to fight we also help our naval tradition, if I recall correctly. Naval combat and exploration. So yeah, it's looking okay. Now we can replace our diplomatic advisor. Perhaps the colonial range one in this case. So that's what we're looking to do next. Might be able to get all the way there now. Should be able to. Yeah. Good to be able to get all the way up to one of these islands. Wow, loads of people are actually threatening our trade now. That's not ideal. Guess we really need to